You're a serial killer. You are a fucking weirdo. You are so weird. It was just so bizarre to me, and that's why I'm never going to use Hinge again, and I'm never going to ever talk to anyone on there again because it was just...
Alright, fellas, back with another video. Man, these girls have a lot of horror stories when it comes to dating. I wonder where the men at with their own stories. You know what? I'm gonna do a video on that too. Next video, subscribe to my channel because next video I'm gonna do a man telling his side of the horror story. But for now, let's get into this.
I have a dating horror story. Not really a horror story, but just like it's horror for me. I decided to give Hinge a chance. Now, typically I use Hinge as my little fan club. I log in, I swipe, I'm like, oh my God, attention, woohoo, it's fun. I log off, I got my fix for the day.
Did you guys hear that? I hope you guys heard it. But if you didn't, I'm gonna bring it back. All right, watch this.
Now, typically I use Hinge as my little fan club. I log in.
My little fan club. So when you match or you message a chick on Hinge or any other dating apps, including Instagram, she look at you as a fan, bro. You heard it from the horse mouth. I didn't say it. Want me to play it again for you, bro? Watch this.
Now, typically I use Hinge as my little fan club. I log in, I swipe, I'm like, oh my God, attention, woohoo, it's fun. I log off, I got my fix for the day. Matched with this man and he looked like super familiar. I was like, why does this man look so familiar? That's kind of why I matched with him in general. We're like yapping and chatting. And then he was like, I want to follow you on Instagram. I'm like, okay, whatever. I was also in this era of if I don't say yes to dates, I'm never going to meet a man that's actually like normal and good. So I'm going to say yes to the date. So I let him follow me on Instagram. I look at our DMs. This man has DM'd me before, like swiped up on my stories. You're so hot, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, okay. This man has been working for this for a little bit. So you know what? I will go on a date with him because he's been trying. Like, let me reward a little effort here. So I'm like, okay, yes, I'll go on a date with you. We are like yapping nonstop for a week. One of the days I was really down bad. I hardly slept the night before. He was like, I really want to send you a coffee. I was like, I'm not going to give this man my address. I'm not going to let this man know where I live. And I feel like weird, like allowing someone to send me a coffee. And then I realized, I remembered in my head, I let other men treat me like shit. So why can't I let this random man send me a coffee? Why not? So I let him send me a coffee. Things in my brain, I'm like, wow, he's a really nice guy. Like, things are going.
That's one way to find out where exactly you live. How come you're gonna let a man know your address and you never met him before? You just know this guy off a dating app and he slid in your DM on Instagram. See, this is what I'm talking about, fellas. If she really likes you, she will make exceptions like this. If she didn't like the man, she would not give you the address, bro. She have to be like, oh my God, he's so hot. Then she don't give a fuck. She give you her address. She give you her social insurance number, the 4-digit to her bank account. You know what I'm saying? The debit card, bro. Everything, bro. Everything. Trust me.
Right. Like he's really putting an effort in. He really wants to take me on this date. I'm allowing him to put effort in. He's texting me. He's calling me. He's asking me how my day is. And then he was like, I feel like we should FaceTime before we go on a date. Okay. I think
that's a smart move. I want to pause this video to let you guys know we in an era of FaceTime, right? And we also in an era of people editing their photos. I would suggest to FaceTime before we go on a date, 100%. Because I've been in a situation in the past before where I didn't do it. And every time I didn't do it, I kind of regretted it. You show up to the date expecting her to look like the pictures, and then she shows up, man. Then you realize, man, these pictures might be from her high school or some shit, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the college. I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. And since then, her favorite app has been DoorDash. And you can see it. So, fellas, don't waste your time. Don't waste her time. Because when she look herself in the mirror, she thinks she still look like the way she looked 15 years ago, you know? So, just to be on the safer side, man, and let her see you too. Because you probably gave up on your shit too, you know what I'm saying? Go both ways. I'm not picking no sides over here, man. I'm the middleman right here, you know what I'm saying? So, FaceTime and feel the energy. Look at her, you know, all that good stuff. And then when you show up to the date, you put in the effort, you know, you make plans, you go to the barber. I hope you do. And then you show up, you know what you're getting.
I was getting like, oh, he thinks I'm a catfish vibes. And I know other people are going to be like, it's not weird to have like a little conversation before the date, but we were having phone call conversations and I'm also very awkward. So I was like, okay, FaceTime. Like I have to sit there with my phone propped up and like, I have to like force conversation, you know, like the awkward FaceTimes where you feel like you have to like say things and you don't really know somebody that well. So you are like making sure there's no awkward silence. So
One more thing I want to say, fellas, if you do end up FaceTiming your date before you actually go on a date in person, don't keep it more than 5 minutes, bro. Just say, your quick piece in 5 minutes max. And then be like, okay, you know what? I gotta go. Whatever it is, I'm at work or I gotta go to my appointment. Man, anything. Cut it in 5 minutes. Don't go over 5 minutes because then you might say something that she might lose interest. And then next thing you know, she flop on the date. Keep it short. You got to see what you wanted to see. Now you confident or not, it don't matter. You know what you're getting yourself into.
We have our little FaceTime call. It goes great. Sure, I'm like comfortable. I'm like, okay, like I could see myself like not having to take 4 glasses of Sauvignon Blanc to the face before meeting this man. Vibes are good. We get to the day before. We get to Thursday. We're supposed to go on our date on Friday. We get to Thursday. On Thursday, he's like, yeah, I feel like we should just, like hang out at my house on Friday. I was like, absolutely not. I'm not. In my head, I'm like, I'm not going to your home. I don't fucking know you. I'm not going to your home. So he's like, I feel like we should just like hang out at my house, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh no, like I would actually love to like go out for drinks before and then like we could, split off, do our own thing. Like I gave options. I was like, we can do dinner. We can go out for drinks. Like we can meet up with my friends. We can make it a group thing. He's like, okay. Friday rolls around. I don't really hear from him. I hear from him, which it's a rule for me. If I don't hear from you before noon, it's not happening. The date's not happening. I end up hearing from him around noon and he's not like checking in and being like, hey, like we have a reservation for this time. We're going to go here, blah, blah, blah. Are you good? Like, da-da-da-da-da. Not saying that. And someone on here is going to say I'm difficult, but it's not hard. If you were going to a lunch date with a coworker or a friend, you would confirm before. You would confirm the reservation. You would make sure your friend is still down. It's not weird for a man who's taking me on a date to confirm.
I agree with her though, 100%. I like to do that too. Cause people change mind, man. Like they change underwear. So definitely keep me in the loop. I'm gonna keep you in the loop and I'm not gonna fucking pretend I'm too busy to send you a text asking, hey, looking forward to our dinner tonight. And if she don't reply, bruh, don't even, man, make new plans. If she don't reply in 2 hours, bro, make new plans.
Noon rolls around and he's having a conversation with me, but he's not like, hey, we're still on for tonight. We're going here. I have no idea what restaurant we're going to, whatever. I'm already getting weird vibes. And in the back of my head, I'm already like, okay, I'm not loving this. So I'm going to prepare to make other plans for my Friday. It gets to be like 3:00 and he's like, why don't you come to my house for a drink before? And I was like, oh, he already asked me this yesterday. So I was a little bit annoyed. I wasn't going to make it a problem, but in the back of my head, I was like, okay, like this is annoying. I was a little bit annoyed. So I was very polite. I said, oh, I think it would just be better if we met for dinner or drinks before we're in each other's space, just because we don't know each other that well. And overall, in the back of my head, I'm thinking like my general safety. I'm not going to go to a man's home that I have never met before.
Man, you don't really care about your general safety that much. You gave this man your address. Fellas, what the fuck? Listen, don't ever do this shit, bro. Why you guys just can't wait? Like, go on a date, whatever you gotta do, lunch, dinner, or like drinks, coffee, whatever it is, right? Meet her outside, bro. Make her feel comfortable. And then you bring them back to your place. Don't just be like, oh, yeah, I never seen you. I never met you, but come over. Yeah, come over to my apartment. This speaks like your intentions are to hook up ASAP. You don't care about getting to know her. You don't care about nothing else, but you just want one thing. Bro, you're gonna turn off the girl. You're gonna make her run away from you, bro. After you go on a couple of dates outside, then you can be like, hey, you know what? Why don't you just come over tonight? We'll watch a movie, order a pizza, or have some drinks. Then it would make sense to her. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? I met this dude already a few times. Nothing wrong with that. Now I know him personally, right? You sound desperate.
That's not who I am. That's not what I'm doing. I politely decline. We keep talking. The rest of the day is fine. And then he asks me again. He's like, I really just want you to come over for a drink before. And now I'm like getting like, number one, you're not listening to my no. And automatically, like, I'm so sick of dealing with men who don't fucking listen to my no and push me. I politely declined not once, not twice, but I'm pretty sure 3 times because I also declined on FaceTime as well. I told you I'm not coming to your house before the date. I was very polite about it. I just want to meet you in person. It's really not that
red flag.
Weird. And if you don't want to plan a date, don't fucking plan a date. Don't ask me to go on a fucking date. Like, just wanted me to go to your house. Just ask me to pull up to your house. Don't do this whole bullshit. I politely decline again. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get ready at my friend's house. I'm going to have a drink at hers before I meet you. Radio silence. Radio silence. I'm like, okay. So I didn't hear from him for a half an hour. So I called my friend. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going on this date. Let's just plan to go out elsewhere. Then I had not heard from him. So automatically I was like, you're a freak. Me and my friend end up going for drinks at Wally's. And as I'm telling my other friend this story, she's like, well, what does he look like? I go to pull up his Instagram. He blocked me. He blocked me, and he blocked my number, and he like unadded me or whatever the fuck on Hinge. So I was like, you're a serial killer. You are a fucking weirdo. You are so weird. It was just so bizarre to me, and that's why I'm never going to use Hinge again, and I'm never going to ever talk to anybody on there again, because it was just so weird. And here I am thinking I'm taking a little chance and I'm gonna be social and go on a date, and that happens. Yeah, not my vibe. And also super weird, and all I can say is it was giving red flags, and I'm really proud of myself for not giving into the red flags, because I love a little toxic moment. He was like kind of making me uncomfortable and scaring me, so I didn't end up going on a date with him, obviously. And mind you, this man was in my DMs. In my DMs begging for me to just give him a grain of attention. That's why I'm not gonna date in 2026. Especially in Los Angeles. Bizarre.
Not even worth it, man. Just come off the dating app, bro. If you would have approached this chick at a bar, it's kind of like a date, you know, like a little quick date already, you know? Like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling your vibes. We're already at the bar. Can I buy you a drink? Have a chat with her for like 5 minutes, do a shot, whatever. And then you go off to do your own thing. But, you know, get her information while you're talking to her for 5 minutes. And then next time you can plan a date outside. This is why I don't recommend people to be on dating apps, bro, because that dude, he ruined it for the good guys who were gonna take her out and show her a good time and be respectful. He ruined it for all of you guys, bro, because now she's like, yo, I'm done. See? I'm turned off. This is why, man, you should be approaching women in person. You go to a grocery store, you see a chick, holla at her, bro. You like her, show her that you want her. What's the worst she can tell you? I have a man. Oh no, I'm not interested. Cool. Walk away. But when you approach the chick, make sure you're respectful, bro. That's it. Don't be like, oh damn, you look thick. What's your name? Man, come on, bro. Be a man. Excuse me, miss. Sorry to bother you, but I just seen you from over there and I think you look really beautiful today. I just wanted to know that. Would you like to go out sometimes? I'd love to take you out to eat. Whatever it is, whatever you into. Simple, bro. That's all you gotta say. It's not like you don't have to read a letter, bro. That's all you gotta say. 2 lines and you in. That's my take on this video, fellas. Listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, man, subscribe to my channel right now. Help me get 2,000 subscribers. And we're going up every day, baby. And I appreciate you if you already subscribed. Thank you so much. I'm out. Peace and love.